G'day and welcome back. I'm Ken Grant with Motivated Branding, and today I'm going to get all heavy for a second. I want to talk about self-worth. What are you worth? What am I worth? What kind of things do I have going around in my head that make me start eating at my own self-worth is really the point to today's conversation, right? I'm yet to meet someone, if I do, it's pretty rare, but I've yet to meet someone who did not have some little voice in their head festering at what is my own self-worth? What do I bring to the table? What is it I'm so good at, right, that I do not question that self-worth? I think we're riddled as human beings with this yin-yang between I think I'm worth it, but I don't want to be too arrogant about it. I want to be grounded, but I really want to be just flying through the air, right? I see this all the time, like way too much. But I question it myself, right? In myself to go, I want to be able to be so good at something, but at the same time, how do I keep myself grounded, right? That's if you've been raised, I think that's the right thing. If you've been raised correctly, you want to be grounded, but you also want to be allowed to be like just let go, right? So it's this quandary. But at the same time, in the middle of that is what's my worth? Do I do something correctly? Do I do something well? And is there worth to that? Here's the reason I bring this up. If you don't value your own worth, then why should someone else value it, right? If I don't value what it is that I'm putting forward, why should you value it anymore, right? If you work for a company, if you're out for getting a new job, if you're in the interview process, that person on the side, the company wants to value your worth. If you've got the mindset of like, oh, I don't think I'm worth it, I'm just not think I'm worth it, I'm just not worthy, I'm just not worthy, I'm just not worthy, and this thing starts to just so fester at you, stop it. Stop it because you are. Stop it because the other person, the other side will start to sense that. If you can get rid of that voice, and I mean really work on getting rid of that voice and understanding that you are indeed worth it, you have to be worth it. I'd hate to know what the alternative is. You have to be worth it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in the dance to get a new job. You wouldn't be in the dance to be in sales. You wouldn't do any of this. So you have to think of the reverse. I am worth it because someone else is going to value that worth with a paycheck, with a sale, whatever that thing is, right? Know for a fact that you are worth it, because if you're not, the person on the other side will like, I don't think you're worth it. But I so badly want the job. I don't think you're worth it. But I so badly want that job. Then you need to understand that you're worth it, right? Think about it. We are all worth something. Otherwise, why would we get up in the morning? We have to be worth something, if only because of the equation that someone else needs to see that same worth in us. It's either that or we're just a bunch of liars. And I'd hate to think that we are. So think about what your self-worth. Think about the fact that you are worthy, that you have this worth, because the other person on the side will praise you for it. They'll reward you for it. They'll give it up. They're like, wow, you know what? That is worth the paycheck. That is worth the sale. So think about it. What are you worth? You're worth everything. That's a riddle, right? You're worth everything. Until next time, this is Ken Grant with Motivated Branding.